Mars Console Gamer. Hi everyone. The first update for A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead is out now for consoles and PC. Here are the October 24th patch notes. Visual and art fixes. Fixed an issue where the lights were turning off even when standing near a barrel at the beginning of the fire station. Fixed an issue where the right side bridge would shrink at the beginning of the level sequence in the fire station. Fixed an issue where some visual artifacts were appearing in a puddle in the garage of the hospital. Fixed an issue where Martin was not stopping in the room with the candles at the ranch. Fixed an issue where the fire was clipping through the van in the tunnel during the chase sequence. Fixed an issue where the lamp would disappear from the garden in the forest. Fixed an issue where Alex's hand would appear floating in the air when climbing down the obstacle near the waterfalls in Trainwreck. Improved look of the train cars in the broken rail area of the Trainwreck level. Fixed an issue where there were floating foliage, floating bridge grates, and compenetrating electrical wires at the Trainwreck. Fixed an issue where some leaves in the lake level were not properly placed on the ground. Touched up the asset model for the air vent grates. Fixed an issue where the sprites had inconsistent animations in the game credits. General fixes. Fixed an issue where subtitles would re-enable during the ending sequence in the prologue. Fixed an issue where the lighting achievement was not being granted regardless of when Alex reached the chapel at the hospital. If you have done this previously, it should be awarded to you automatically. Fixed an issue where Alex could still interact with the training pool door after completing the hide-and-seek mission in the fire station. Fixed an issue where Alex could interact with the locker while inside the vent in the fire station. Fixed an issue where the door would close too quickly in the room with the wooden plank in the fire station. Fixed an issue where there was a missing need key message when standing outside of the cabin in the campsite. Fixed an issue where the plank found by the house at the pier could be picked up from the outside while at the harbor. Fixed an issue where the wrong hint was displayed for the electronically locked door while holding a barrel while at the harbor. Fixed an issue where the skip button during the Deathstrike sequence at the harbor was hidden behind the black bars that show in theater mode during the Deathstrike sequence. Fixed an issue where the lit flare was not being dropped as Alex climbs into the vent in the pump station. Fixed an issue where the hint marker was not updating after Alex climbed into the vent after reaching the safe zone in the pump station. Fixed an issue with a door lock disappearing in the pump station. Fixed a lock that had the bolt without the rest of the mechanism on the cabin door in the artisan's garden in the forest. Fixed an issue where blocking Martin from walking in the basement at the ranch would teleport him to a different place in the same room. Fixed an issue where there was an extra collision placed between the rocks on the way to the notebook at the waterfalls area of the Trainwreck level. Fixed an issue where the flare tutorial would briefly appear when opening the tutorial for the journal. Fixed an issue where diffused bottles and tin cans had their physics re-enabled throughout the game. Fixed an issue where pressing the fast equip buttons were not triggering a notification that the inventory could not be accessed while inside the air ducts. Fixed an issue where if the player set the show item callout option to always on in the game settings and then went into survivor mode, the setting would become grayed out and default to only on request. Fixed an issue where valves could be picked up while standing on top of them. Fixed an issue where rope traps were placed in the wrong positions. Fixed an issue where normal movement speed would sometimes register as slow movement speed for players. Fixed an issue where head bobbing while running would continue during animation sequences. Fixed inconsistencies with some game world objects whose state would be lost upon reloading that checkpoint. Fixed a typo in the word trophies for PlayStation 5. Fixed an issue with vertical switching and the selector disappearing while on the survivor mode selection screen for Xbox Series XS. Fixed an issue related to the mouse cursor during the key rebinding process for PC. Audio fixes. Fixed an issue where the soundtrack would stop playing if the player skipped the cutscene before escaping the creatures in the train wreck. Adjusted sound volumes throughout the game. Removed the high-pitched sound made by the creatures and replaced it with a relatively softer one. Creature fixes. Added a missing outrow animation for the creature in the garage at the hospital. Fixed an issue where the creature could be stuck after jumping from the narrow passage in the pump station. Fixed an issue where the creature would walk through a burst pipe and not be able to return to the roof of the pump station. Fixed an issue with the creature displaying the wrong jump animation in pump station. Fixed an issue with the jump animation for the creature at the pump station. Fixed an issue where the creature could get stuck near the wooden plank in the pool area at the fire station. Fixed an issue with the creature's reaction cue after the final sequence in the train wreck. Fixed an issue where interactions were disabled when the creature was in aggressive mode. That's it for this update. Have fun playing A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead. Thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for more updates on games, gameplay of new and older releases, console hardware, and various art.